and welcome to my channel and another video, this time all about crochet and the things I made from October to now, and we are midway through February at the moment. My name is Chloe and you can find me over on Instagram at snowdrop.crafts, and I haven't made a video in quite a while, since September I believe it was, or maybe early October, because I had a baby 6 weeks ago and it's really difficult to get anything done with a newborn. So I finally got round to sitting down and I'm going to go through everything I've made in this time and the time a couple of months before he was born. He's just at a camera shop, so if I keep glancing over there, that is why. And if you hear him fussing, that is what you can hear as well. I'm hoping he's going to fuss himself to sleep because he's very sleepy at the moment. We'll have to see. So my notes are here for everything I made. In September, I created a video going over everything I made in September and all my plans I had of things to make in October. So I'll quickly go through my plans for October and tell you what I did and didn't do. So the first plan I had was to do some more Christmas stockings. And did do some more. I'll put some pictures here because they were away with the Christmas stuff and we are way past Christmas now. This is a pattern I've created as well. It is free on my Instagram, and I've also got a paid pattern on my Etsy, I believe. Yes, I do. Then I also wanted to make a gold sparkle shawl because I went to the Great Yorkshire Yarn Fest. Great Yorkshire? Yorkshire's just great. I don't think it's called great there. The Yorkshire Yarn Festival, and my friend Megan bought me this hand-dyed yarn from Eden Cottage Makes, and I created this gorgeous shawl with it. Here it is. It's not very big. Just like that. Oh, it's actually really nice with this outfit. I'm just going to keep it on for an extra bit of coziness, I think. So yeah, I made this. The pattern is quite nice and delicate. It's just I think it's some sort of row repeats. 2 row repeat, I think it was. I'll put the pattern in the description below. It is just a free pattern from a blog. I finished this, I think, in late November, but I didn't block it until mid-January because I was very lazy. But I really needed blocking before wearing because it's got such intricate, detailed, lacy design that it really needed that to show up the stitches there. What else did I want to do? So I wanted to create a blue mandala, which I did. Here it is. It's pretty much finished. Here is the mandala. This is from the pattern Mandala Madness. It is meant to be a blanket, but I used 4-ply yarn to create this really kind of like detailed pattern. Don't think it's showing up great on the camera. It's probably because of all this light from over here. I've ordered a hoop and I just need to crochet it into the hoop. What else can I tell you about this? The yarn is from Henny Penny Makes. If you saw my Yorkshire Yarn Festival tour, I did use I had 20 gram bundles, 5 of them, and I used the palest yarn in the middle and then used the darker and darker ones from towards the outside. I really like how this has turned out, particularly the centre, but these 2 yarns here, the blue and the purpley variegated ones, I think they'd been better with a different kind of pattern because I'd wanted kind of a fade for this mandala, but I do really like it, and I think when it's in a hoop it'll look absolutely gorgeous. I've got a gold hoop, I think, so that'll look really nice. What else did I want to do? I also wanted to create another shawl with some other lovely yarn from Ducky Darlings. I haven't got around to doing that yet, but that is something I will do shortly. Maybe not next month, we'll see. I also wanted to finish my book nook, which is, if you haven't seen them, it's like a little the size of a really wide book, but the height of a book, and you put it on your bookshelf when you finish putting all the little pieces in, or you glue them all in, and it looks so cute. There are a lot of pieces. I didn't touch that since I said I wanted to, and I did want to finish that before my baby was born. He's fallen asleep, them eyes are closing. What else? So that was everything I wanted to make. Do you know what? That was all the things I wanted to make in November, because I did film my October one, but I actually forgot to release it, or I never got around to releasing it. So there's some more things that I did make in October that I never shared in a wrap-up. Starting with... Oh, that's not it. Where's it gone? Here it is. Starting with this wizard's hat. Here we are. You can put it down or you can stick it up. Absolutely brilliant pattern. This is from Earthrix, the pattern designer. She is incredible. Lots of detail. The pattern itself is quite tricky in parts because it doesn't tell you how many stitches to skip sometimes. But I've also got wire here. She's got a lovely tutorial for surface crochet on her YouTube as well. I do really recommend the patterns if you are an advanced crocheter. I think they're really good. That was for my partner and I gave it to him for Halloween. Also in October I made a cardigan, which I think I've also got a video out on as well. Here it is, my Bramble cardigan I've called it because the yarn is from the brand Bramble, I believe. They've got brown ribbing and around here as well, and some lovely buttons. Oh, he's waking up again. I may have to pause filming and come back. Nope, a little bit of rocking helped. But yeah, these lovely woolen buttons are just from the charity shop. This is inspired from the first time I made one of these hexie cardigans. I used the YouTube tutorial from Craft and Cuppa, I believe she's called. Very lovely person as well. And that is what the inspiration's from. So if you're wanting to make your own hexie cardi, I recommend that YouTube video. What else? I made this medieval embroidery. So this here is exactly what it looks like. It is a rabbit with a sword riding a lion fighting a snail man with a bow. This is from the wonderful mind of Tanya Bentham, or it's from Tanya Bentham. I'll show you the kit that I got with it. Well, this is what it came in. Here it is. It's called Nobby and the Brave Fierce Rabbit, and she has lots of different kits. If you are interested in laid and couched work, which is medieval-ish, I think, I, again, recommend this. Now, when I pick up embroidery and things like that, all I want to be doing is crocheting. But I do really enjoy it, but I'm not sure if I'll do another embroidery anytime soon. Although I do have a few cat embroideries to do, so I might get around to them. I also created a pumpkin hat, a beret. Here we are, not the right hairstyle for it, but it fits so well. It's got a little stalk on the top. It's so cute. I wore this as my Halloween outfit because I was heavily pregnant at this point and being a pumpkin was perfect. The pattern, again, I'll link in the description below. I just used a free pattern from a blog. What else was there? Oh, I made some squares as well because in 2024 I was creating a book blanket. So every book I read, I'd create a granny square inspired by it, and the idea was to put them all together at the end of the year and to have a lovely blanket inspired by all the books I read. I haven't finished that yet, and as I say, we're midway through February and I still have about maybe 12, 15 granny squares left to do. So I'm still going with them, but I'll put some that I've done since September up on the video now so you can see them. Then, what else did I do in November? So I created, I created some jumpers. I have a ragdoll that I got when I was 1 year old. He's called Jer, and he's getting very raggedy now. So to stop that, I wanted to create him a little jumper, and I loved the ripple stitch. I enjoyed making this so much. I'll put a picture of it here. Then I enjoyed the ripple stitch so much, I wanted to, if I can find it, here we are. I wanted to create a little jumper for my baby, who is practically asleep. He keeps waking up a bit. I think my voice is soothing him. So I created this using the ripple stitch. I found it really hard to find a ripple stitch baby jumper. So I thought, I could create a pattern. The sleeves definitely need some adjusting. They're just kind of sticking out like that. And obviously baby's arms don't do that. Human arms do not do that. So I need to reattach the arms. But other than that, I really like the colours of this yarn. This is Women's Institute yarn, left over from the blanket, which I think you can see here, the fall and autumn blanket, which is I need to change that blanket up now because it's February. I don't need an autumn blanket, do we? But yeah, it's really cute. I just love the colours. I'll redo this eventually. It's still too big for Oscar. He was a big baby, but I think this is more like 3 to 6 months size. What else did I make? Oh, so before I was going into hospital, I wanted to create some book covers because I thought I'd be packing a book in my bag and I didn't want it to get ruined. So it has been very practical. Where's it gone? Everything's just in a pile over here now. Here it is. Here is the first book cover I created. The book inside is a little bit big for it because it's bigger than a standard book. So this book cover is the size of a standard book. So for every other book except the one that's currently inside it, it would work. But this is the book I need to protect at the moment. So it's so lovely. It's just 4 sunburst granny squares attached with join as you go, and then some granny stitches above it. So easy to make. Then a chain and a little leaf on the end. You just wrap it around. It's so cute. I really enjoyed making this. So I made another one in grey. I think I'm going to put this on Etsy and I might sell a few of these, but I don't have lots of the right colour. I don't have any more of that green, and that's my favourite, I think. So I might get some more green, but I'm just in a big yarn order, so I probably shouldn't. So that was it for 2024. Then in January, I barely did anything because I was, trying to work out how to breastfeed and crochet and look after a newborn and keep all of us alive. It's a tricky month. Also, I know I look alive because last night we actually had some sleep. Most nights we don't have much sleep. He doesn't go to sleep till about 6 a.m. So for any other new mothers out there that are thinking I look alive and healthy and well rested, it's a one-off. Don't worry. So then we got into February, and I have now worked out how to breastfeed and crochet, which means I can just do so much. So in the space of a week, I've created quite a lot. Only a couple of finished pieces, but I made this lovely star bag here. Here it is. If you recognise the yarn, it's the same yarn I used for the wizard hat back in October. It's just so lovely. It was so much fun to make. I got the handle here. I do really want to line this. I think it'd be really easy to line. The yarn, it's just the Stylecraft Special Aran yarn. I created 2 handles, and it really doesn't need them. It only needs 1. So I wasted a bit of yarn there, but I created a second one and made sure to use 1 handle. When I was making this, I went to my parents, and my grandma came to visit as well, and she was like, "Ooh, that's a very nice bag. I like them colours. That's a good bingo bag." So I think that I'm going to save this and give it to her for Christmas. That is the plan. Ooh, we're stirring. He's so close to sleeping. We're getting there. So the next one was this bag here. I had loads of the black Aran yarn to use, so I thought I'd I'd use it up in a bag. I don't like this one as much because I just don't like the darker colours, so I think I'll pop this one on Etsy because I don't think I'll use it. Certainly not at the moment because I have enough to carry and it's all in a backpack, and I couldn't possibly carry a shoulder bag and a baby, but it is really cute and just 1 handle this time. And again, I think I might line this one as well just for the challenge of it, if I ever manage to get my sewing machine out. Next, what else did I create? Ooh. Have I created anything else? I think that's it, I am in progress. The words. See, this lack of sleep is getting to me. I do have a work in progress. That works. this is my 3rd day, or is it 4th day? No, it's 3rd day on my 6-day star blanket. This really does work up so fast. It's brilliant. It's so much fun to make. Here we are. I'm just going to keep on going. I got 10 balls of yarn, and so far I haven't even used 2 and it's already that big. So I don't think I need 10 balls of yarn, but I did do a Knitting Network deal. It was £5 for £10. Yeah, £5 for £10, so I got 10 balls. So once I've created this giant star blanket, which I'm going to put on the back of the sofa instead of this one, I think I might create some smaller ones with 1.5 balls of yarn and sell them on Etsy. That's if I just want something to do with my hands. because sometimes it's nice just to do something mindless, isn't it? I'm finding things like amigurumi a little bit harder at the moment because you need to have lots of different colours with you. Then you need to go get the eyes, you need to go get the stuff in, and it's all in, you know, a separate room. And when you're stuck there holding a baby, it's a lot harder to go and get them. So that's why things like this blanket are so much easier to do and to just get on with. That is everything I've made since October. My plans for this month and next month is to, you know, finish this star blanket, do some more, as I said. But I've also got my eyes on this lovely pinafore dress pattern. I'll put the picture of the pattern here. I've ordered the yarn. So after the star blanket, I think I'll make this. I wanted to make a pinafore dress for so long, but when I was pregnant, there was no point because I didn't know what size it was. I couldn't try it on. So I can finally do that now as well. And as I said before, I do want to create a shawl with that hand-dyed yarn I got from the Yorkshire Yarn Festival. And that is everything. And he is still not quite asleep, but he is so close. So I think this video has actually really helped to kind of soothe him. It's interesting that just me talking seems to get him to sleep a bit better than anything else. It is definitely nap time. Nap time for me as well, I think, after this video. Well, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I will get another video out quite soon, maybe in 2 weeks. I'm going to aim for in 2 weeks to have another video out. But we'll see how that goes with having a tiny baby. Yes, thank you very much for watching. Please do go follow me on Instagram at snow.crafts if you want to see any pictures of the items that I create as I make them. Give me a like if you liked this video and think about subscribing. It'd really be appreciated. Thank you very much and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.